I built a system that looks at your competitors' Instagram videos and then create ideas based on their high performing videos. And in this video, I will be walking through how I built it so that at the end of the video, you will actually be able to create something quite similar or even better if you want to. We're going to start with flow number one. And the way flow number one works is that it simply just auto populates our the what is called the Instagram account's follower amount. So if this is your account, my channel, and you add your account here or multiple accounts, we want to know the followers. So by adding them here and then running this code in here, it will essentially add the followers here. It might not do it right now because it might actually error out because it have its multiple matches. But if I were to remove the numbers like that and then rerun it again, we won't really have multiple matches anymore. It's just one, as you can see here. And then it's the same thing with the competitors, that if we add their accounts, we will then be able to essentially scrape their followers and then add them in this sheet here. And that's really it. And the reason for doing that is because we need to know how many followers they have in the next step that I will jump into shortly. Then we have flow number two, which is the competitor analyzer, and it's this flow. And what it does essentially is that it gets the competitor's channel, which is the channel I showed you right here. So this is George Russell, Formula One driver. And there you see it's the same account, and we're just gonna use Appify to download the videos from his account in the last 7 days, and we're just gonna download 20 videos in this example. And if we run this code, we're essentially just gonna run that. We're gonna check if we found any videos, and then we're gonna sort the videos by views, and then only take the 5 best videos for that for last week essentially. And then we're just gonna analyze the video with this node over here with Gemini, download the video file so we can transcribe it with OpenAI. You could probably have used the Gemini down here as well if you wanted to. And then we're just going to extract the fields that we need to then eventually upload them to a Google Sheet. So right now we found, so we only have, what is it called? So yeah, I mean, we have 4 videos. I think I'm just testing this with 1 video. That's why I only have 1. But of course, this will be at 5 when you're actually running this, just so you know. But as you can see right now, Gemini is analyzing the video and checking different parameters. It's a system prompt here pretty much. And in terms of like, this is how it's supposed to like give us an output on the data when it eventually understands the video on top of it. And there you go. So if you go to competitors videos, you can see here that we uploaded the hook for the video is in terms of what the person said, the narrative flow, the audio profile in terms of music, visual styles, replication instrument, emotional curve, and exact copy. Expand that a bit. Blueprints. And then we have the script here. And the reason for why I have the script is because at times Gemini won't pull out the entire script. That's why I'm using this transcribe, because the entire goal of this transcribe is just to like just get the entire script. I just need that. So that's what we have over here. And then we have the views, the play, and the followers, and our HSC score, which just tells us how good the video was, if it was a strong, weak, or I think the last one is it's excellent, strong, weak, or poor. So that's essentially what it tells us. And then, of course, we also have post date and the download date, which is the date I essentially downloaded it. The post date is, of course, the day it was posted on their channel. And that's really it. And then we, of course, do the exact same thing for our own channel, because we need to like, or how did it perform in the last 7 days? That's essentially what we're looking for with these 2 flows. Because flow number 2 and number 3 does the exact same thing. It's just that they do it for different channels. This will do it for your own channel. The other one will do it for all other competitors' channels. And the reason for why I've split up things is because it's easier to manage the flows when they only have one job. It's so much easier when you understand that this is only supposed to like download the video and parse out the data and then post it to the sheet, and that's it. And if something breaks here, it's just like, okay, something is wrong with this flow, but everything else is working. That's cool. So that's essentially it. So, and if we move forward here to flow number 4, which is essentially comparing the content, and all of these flows runs once a week on Sunday. And with this one, it will essentially get all the content from our competitors and from our channel. We will essentially sort them again with the HG score, remove all of the videos that have not been posted in the last 7 days. So every video that is older than 7 days, we will just remove them. We will aggregate them, essentially create one data set with all the videos. And in this case, I just call it competitor channel data, and I just put everything in one data. That way, when we hand it over to the AI agent, it essentially just have one output to work with. And that's also why I use this merge node, so that I can essentially see that here is the competitors and here is my channel data, which is what I essentially hand over here and say my channel and the competitors. So, and the thing with this AI tool over here, I'm going to run it, but I'm just going to tell you what it essentially does, is that it's going to write a report based on all the videos and the results from the last 7 days. And once the report is done, we essentially run it through this code node to just normalize the JSON data. And then we send it as an email to myself or to somebody else. And in that email, we will have essentially what happened this week, what was the top performing, what didn't go well, are we performing or are we not performing? It will essentially tell you like everything based on the past 7 days in terms of like what kind of results, what has actually been going on. And in this last node, we will essentially just save the file or the email in our Google Sheet, just in case we want to go back to it and look at it. This is one way to just keep a log of all of our reports. And while this is running, I'm just gonna go to the Google Sheet and I'm just gonna go to the past emails. And here is the email, for example. I know it's a bit hard to see because it's in HTML. Either way, this is the email. So as you can see, it gives a weekly overview, competitor insights, my channel, gap, action plan and new ideas, publish summary. So it gives you a bunch of ideas on what to do actually moving forward, at least for the next week, based on what is going on. Especially if you're following multiple accounts, you will see here quite clear, like, okay, this is what is happening, this is what I missed out on, and this is maybe what I should look at doing myself. And as you can see here, here is the second email or the latest email. I'm not really going to show you my email inbox, so I'm just going to use that reader again. But this is the latest one that was created right now. And it's this exact same thing. It just tells us like, oh yeah, here is like, here is essentially what is happening. So that's essentially it. It's just helping you understand what is happening in the market and then take action on that data. And then, of course, the last flow that we have, which is weekly idea generators, is that this will actually take in the report and then create ideas for us. But if we go here and we go to new ideas, here are all of the ideas. And here is the hook concept, why it works against the production. And I know that it's kind of hard to see what is going on here, but you're not really meant to look in. This is like the back end. You're not really meant to see this. This is essentially what he's going to see. He's just going to receive a nice view of the day of the videos or the content he needs to create, and that's really it. So he's essentially just gonna receive like either in HTML and it looks good, it's just like do this and that, bam, done. This is just essentially just for us to keep track of everything. It's not really meant to be seen. That's also why I use a lot of underscore here, which is kind of annoying if you were to like use it. Yeah, you can do a lot. But either way, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and I will see you in the next one.